I'm going to play you a little clip here. This is someone who we have on Vlad TV a lot, Lord Jamar. Have
Okay.
you ever seen any of his interviews?
I haven't.
Lord Jamar was part of a group called, is part of a group called Brand Nubian, which is a very important group in the 90s. So he has a couple opinions. I'm going to just play it for you.
Stop equating men and women as the same. Equal is not identical. Okay, any woman that's out there fucking a bunch of motherfuckers is going to be looked at in a bad light, regardless
Is he trying
if
to
she's
slut
retarded or
shame
not.
me?
You see, we're not the same. We people, but we're not the same. Okay? Me as a man, if I got the key and my key
That's the
can
dumbest
unlock
analogy ever.
any door, well then that's a master key, right? But any door that can be unlocked by any key, that lock is useless. Yes? If I can just put any key into the door and open it, what good is that lock, right? So what I'm saying is a man who is able to fuck mad broads and all of that, that's because he got the master key. Not all men can do that.
See, that's stupid.
But a woman that lets anybody just fuck her, she's worthless. She's worthless.
So now he's touching on gender
And she can say,
expectations.
oh, I can do whatever a man can do. No, you can't. No, you can't. It's not, it's totally different. You're the receiver. You see, a man is the giver, the woman is a receiver. And to receive mad shit from mad different people is different than giving. It's just a whole different concept, and you're going to be looked down regardless if she was retarded or not.
Okay, so you just saw Lord Jamar's take on male and female ideology. What was your take on it?
My take on it is, although he has a point, I get it, but I don't agree with it because now he's touching on gender expectations. Because I'm a female, I'm expected to be with one sexual partner forever and ever and ever, and that's, I don't agree with it. And because he's basically low-key slut-shaming any girl that takes power of her sexuality, that takes control. And just because, you know, I can fuck 3 dudes in 1 week and he can fuck 3 girls in 1 week or whatnot, you know, why is he better than me? Like, if I want to be a boss bitch and fuck as many dudes as I want, why does it make me sort of like more of a worthless individual than him? Like, he's basically, it's just gender expectations. Just because I have a vagina doesn't mean I can't be sexually promiscuous and I can't be, you know, in charge of my own sexuality. Like, this is my life, my choice, and if I want to fuck 20 guys in a month, I will. And I feel no way about it. I feel great.
Well, to be devil's advocate, biologically, there is a difference between men and women.
Well, yes.
Right. So there is a reason biologically why men as a whole are more promiscuous than women, right? And that is,
You guys are horny motherfuckers.
right. Well, but a man could impregnate 100 women in a month and continue to go about his business. Whereas once a woman is impregnated, for the next 9 months, she's pregnant. And then after she has the baby, then she's messed up for a while as she's going through the healing process. And she has, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
She is more tied to the children
Correct.
than a man because she's just carried the woman, and a bond between a baby and a woman is usually stronger between that and the man. And that's what I'm saying. There's biological things that are going on that are shaping expectations.
Well, yeah, but like, again, it's basically is just gender expectations. Like, first of all, again, most of the time women are on birth control or whatever. Like, why can't a female be sexually promiscuous and be looked at in higher regard? But, you know, when a guy does it and he's sexually promiscuous, you'll high five him, be like, yeah, way to go, buddy. Fucking good for you. Just fucking ran a train on some bitch. Awesome. When a girl does it, it's like she's looked at as a whore, as a slut, and that's just going back to Amber Rose and this whole slut shame walk that she has. It's like we need to really be more accepting of women and their choices, of them being sexually comfortable with doing whatever the fuck. Just because I have a vagina doesn't make me lesser of an individual or a person than you, and just because you're a male. If you want to fuck 20 females, you're going to get a high five for it. If I want to fuck 20 dudes, I'm going to be looked as a whore. I don't agree with that, and I feel like if we're moving in a direction of accepting people, like Caitlyn Jenner, we should be more accepting of females that are okay with their sexuality, that I use my sexuality to empower me. I feel empowered when I make the choices to, fuck how many dudes that I want. Like, I don't feel I'm any lesser of a human being than a guy that wants to do the same thing. And what about gay guys that take it up the ass from different, guys?
From what I understand, I don't really have any gay friends,
right.
But the conversations I have had with gay men really imply that when you have two guys, who have sex with each other, you're talking about two promiscuous people, kind of, on steroids.
Right. Yeah.
And this
There's
is why.
no one there to say no. So I get
Right.
it.
Exactly. Like both guys are always wanting to fuck.
Right.
And so forth. And I remember.
So what's wrong with a female that wants to fuck? I sometimes just want to get fucked, and I want you to go home. That's it. Leave. You know what I mean?
And some people would look down on that.
Right. And it shouldn't be like that. It's just it's 2015. Like,
Right.
let's.
Whereas if a guy says, "I just want a quickie," I'm making a booty call.
Right.
It's not really considered a shameful type of act.
He's like
It's
I
a
said,
regular
you would
guy.
high five him and you would talk shit about me. And it's not cool, because guess what? Women just want to sometimes get that quickie and go to sleep too.
Yeah. So you're like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sexual person. I love sex, and I'm not saying I fuck 20 different guys in a month. No. But if I wanted to, I could, and I don't feel like I should be judged for it. And if you're judging me and your male friend is doing the same thing and you're high-fiving him, it's gender expectations. I'm expected to do something different than a male, and I don't agree with it. At the end of the day, I still pay my taxes the way that guy does. So why can't I fucking fuck if I want to fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I want to fuck. That's it.
But as far as just rapping and being able to put words together and flow and say what you want to say and make it rhyme, he's definitely one of the nicest when it come to that.
Would you say
It's
he's
a
the king of hip hop?
Nah, I wouldn't say that because I'm in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
I said for some reason I feel like some of them motherfuckers is just renting a house to do that shit, and find out some of them was. I can't do that. I ain't want to do that. I wanted to show where the fuck I was living at the time.